Hi, good morning. Well, I think it is still the morning. And Thursday morning is actually my morning off because I work Saturday. So I take Thursday morning off, or I try to. But something just triggered my thinking today. And I wanted to share it with you and to get your thoughts. So here it was in another piano teachers forum. Somebody put about a grade 5 student of theirs wanting to play the last movement of the Moonlight Sonata, the really fast one, which I don't play, but you get the gist. And clearly, as a grade 5 student, that is just way beyond its, its diploma level, if it is anything. And she was saying, well, is there some other Beethoven that I could give to my student about that level? And it put me in mind of a piece I used to play when I was probably a teenager. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And this piece was not by Beethoven, but it was by Burgmüller. And Burgmüller wrote lots of studies and pieces, and I loved a lot of his stuff when I was younger. But there was one piece in particular, and I remember just being completely taken in by the drama of it. This piece is called, I think it's L'Orage, so Storm, by Burgmüller. And it made such an impression on me as a teenager. I loved the drama. I loved the sense of narrative, the sense of being in a storm, and then the storm at the end subsiding. It's one of those pieces that for some reason I've been able to keep in my memory since that time. Let me just play some of it to you, because seriously, as a teenager, this was one of the highlights of my piano playing. So let me play a little bit of Burgmüller's Orage, and then I'll tell you about my point. You get the idea. You get the idea. And this piece, as a grade 5-ish pianist, had such an impression on me because it felt so satisfying. It felt so dramatic. It was a chance for me to just really get into a narrative in playing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. And if you are a parent, or if you are a pianist, or if you are a piano teacher, I'd really like to know your thoughts on this. If I've introduced this in recent years, and I'm talking as distinct from 20 years ago when I was first piano teaching, this piece often fails to impress. And I'm a little bit lost because I really big this up and I'm like, oh, this is so dramatic, it's brilliant. And they kind of go, I don't know. I've only taught it to 2 people in recent years because they don't seem interested. And I'm fascinated. Why is this? Why is it? What do they want to play? And now this is a horrific generalization, I know that, but what a lot of people want to play is this kind of thing. And so on. Now there may be a couple of inaccuracies there because I'm playing that from memory, and it's only a piece I teach, it's not a piece I play. And that is the music of choice. Now, not casting any aspersions on the the relative merits, because each has its own merit. Clearly, each has its own merit. But something has struck me the other day. I teach a gentleman in the south of England. I teach him over Zoom. And his wife is literally about to have a baby, and they have extensive house developments going on. They're in a period of great stress in their lives. And normally we work quite intensely. And he said, look, at the moment, can we just do some really relaxed stuff? You know, like pop songs, lead sheets, pop songs. So the other day we were doing a bit of the Commodores. We were doing a bit of Lionel Richie. This kind of thing. Oh, it sounds funny, and then it's off. And here's my thought. And also my dog's thought has just appeared here. Here's my thought. Is this to do with harmonic rhythm? Right, let me explain. Harmonic rhythm is how frequently the harmony changes in a piece of music. Now, clearly, lots of pop music, especially the more ballad type of stuff, tends to be quite regular in harmonic rhythm. So you've got, for the verse, you've got an A flat chord, a C with a 7th, a B flat with a 7th, an E flat with an 11th. But they're every 2 beats. No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. The harmony changes regularly. Listen to the Einaudi. That's essentially this. It doesn't require a lot of effort. It's very easy. It's very easy. It's literally 3 chords that are repeated. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. And it does the same thing. It's very predictable. It doesn't take a lot here. It kind of just happens. You don't have to be as active a part. Now listen to the Burgmüller and think about the harmonic rhythm. Think about this. So it starts here in D minor, very dark D minor. So bear in mind that the Lionel Richie and the Einaudi have very regular harmonic rhythms. Very, very regular. So this has got a bar of, now I've got to try and analyse this in my head. So it's got a bar of that, and then it does same again, changes that to 2 beats, and then it's got a bar of that, and then it does that, and then changes again, and then you've got a bar where it changes harmony every beat. So this is getting very restless. Those harmonic changes. Is that what is going on? Are we unaccustomed to it? You listen to piano music in films and on the television, it's often very gentle. People often like to do what they're familiar with. And if they're only ever familiar with quiet, regular harmonic rhythm, very patterned, not taking a great deal intellectually, if that's all they hear, that's all they want to play. I'm really interested to know your thoughts. Really interested to know your thoughts. Tell me, is this a harmonic rhythm issue? Is it a simplicity issue? Is it a regularity issue? Are we uncomfortable with that which takes us away from the norm, which in essence is art? Are we afraid of art music? Just a thought I'm pondering. Please give me your thoughts. Thanks for listening. I'm going to go and make some lunch. Bye.